What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Aquarius. What's up, Aqua? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. There could be somebody that's thinking about you. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, though. Somebody's having like really sweet memories, really sweet nostalgia. I'm seeing like a vacation home or like a cabin or something like that. So there might be something where this person could be thinking about you too. Maybe what you guys once did in the future. I don't know. This could be you as well. All right, take it how it resonates. So let's begin. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. This is the first card that just came out, the second house resources energy. So there could be a Sagittarius or a Taurus that is significant. I do feel like your money instability is going to be doing a lot better if it's not already, okay? I also feel like a lot of you guys, you are more focused on growth and expansion, which is why your money is going to be growing because you're not like money hungry, you know? Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Some of you guys could be a guide, or you have a guide around you, or you're looking for a guide or something like that. I feel like a lot of you guys are meant to be guides in some way. You're meant to guide others in some way if you're not already doing that. Okay. The first card you have is Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. Okay. With security, all right? This could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, does not have to be though, all right? But I feel like you're very confident about your security and your stability. I feel like there's something here that you could be creating or you're very passionate about, and I feel like you're having a lot of fun. I feel like you are, you know, you're, whatever this is, it could be about home, stability, work, whatever it is. I do feel like you are having a lot of fun with it. I feel like something is very secure and you're very happy about something. I feel like you feel very confident. What is security and the Queen of Acorns? I do apologize for the noise upstairs. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. With the Chariot in reverse, the Justice card, and the Star in reverse, okay? Aquarius energy here, Libra energy here, Cancer energy here. I do feel like you are dropping something here. And because you're dropping something or some type of heavy burden, I feel like you're realizing that there's something that you were holding on to all this time, that you were kind of lying to yourself about it just so that you could get yourself by, okay? It's like when you drop a heavy burden, you realize like, oh my gosh, that situation was actually like the best thing ever, okay? Or something like that. If it's reverse, reverse the message. The Chariot in reverse, the Justice card, and the Star in reverse, okay? I feel like you, the universe did block this, okay? Because you weren't seeing something, that you weren't seeing your good karma, your good justice for what it was. You wasn't seeing the situation or this person as your good karma or your good justice. If it's reverse, reverse the messages, okay? So yeah. So I feel like it's kind of like you're all confident about your security, your stability, boop boop boop, and then here comes this like notion like, oh wait, damn, you know, something like that. And I feel like it's like now you're back to like, damn, da da da. Don't lose hope though, okay? I feel like it is your good karma, your good justice. Like it's kind of like you still have a chance or something. This could be reverse the messages. What's the Ten of Wands here in reverse? You have the Hermit, Virgo energy here, okay? Yeah, I do feel like you're holding yourself accountable here for the fact that you were carrying something very heavy and now you're dropping it, okay? Very good. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse? You have the Nine of Swords, but now you're stressing because you're like, damn, so I lied to myself? Yes. But whatever, you realize that now. What are you going to do about it, okay? What's the Four of Pentacles? You have the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And it's like you're realizing like, wow, I was holding on to this whole time, and you know, it's like you weren't even realizing that you were still subconsciously holding on to the situation. But it's not like you were holding on to something that was causing you pain. And that's what you're realizing. It's like after you drop all the burdens, you realize that the only thing that's left that you're holding on to is this, and this situation is peaceful. it's like you were not gonna know that something here was not gonna hurt you until you dropped everything that was hurting you. It's like don't this is not a situation where your good karma came to your door. You knew it was your good karma, your good justice, and then you just threw it out. That's not what happened here. So, don't be so hard on yourself. You weren't able to see that your good karma was your good karma because there was so much shit around it. Okay? But now that the shit is gone, you now see, oh wait, that was my good karma. That was supposed to help me heal. That was supposed to help me. That was supposed to be like my gel, like my cooling thing, right? Whatever. So don't stress. I feel like you're stressing because you're like, damn, did I just do that? Every time, because I've gotten this before. Every time I feel like, when that does happen, people do that, which is crazy. But that energy feels like the universe, like you waking up and there's like a brand new baby puppy at your door, right? And you look at the puppy and you kick it. That would be you knowing this is your good karma, your good justice, and you didn't know. Okay, and with the Chariot in reverse, the universe did block this because they didn't want you to mess it up even more. If anything, they actually helped you out because you could have done more damage, right? Okay, if it's reverse the messages. What's the Seven of Swords? You have the King of Cups. Yeah, the universe is like, okay, you were trying to be strategic, How about use that strategicness to express how you feel about the situation or this person? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because I feel like you're realizing like you really have a lot of love or compassion for somebody here or a situation. The Nine of Cups in reverse. I just feel like you're salty within yourself, but I'm here to tell you it's okay. And I feel with the Justice card upright, it's still available to you because it's not like you didn't know. I mean, it's not like you knew, I feel like it felt good and whatever, but it was impossible that you were going to see it with all that cloud around you, and I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm hearing blessed. It's like, instead look at this as a good, like a blessing, that you were able to go through all of that to Timbuktu, come back and realize, oh my gosh, it's like a situation where like you go off to get married and you marry the wrong person, and then after you break up with them, you realize like, oh my gosh, it was supposed to be my best friend from my hometown, and then like you go back to your hometown or whatever, and it's like they're still there. They haven't moved. They're not even married. They're still single. It's like, hallelujah. Like that's how it's gonna feel for you. So it's like, don't feel bad and just express some love. Express some love. Okay? If it's the other way around, reverse the messages, like I said. But I do feel like, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like the universe is like, yeah, this area of your life is going great, but what about this though? You remember this though? So just do what you have to do and you'll be fine, Aquarius. And don't be hard on yourself. Remember that you're confident right now. You're looking good. You're smelling good with this Queen of Acorns. So use that to your advantage. Okay, you're feeling confident and assertive when it comes to your money and stability. You're feeling confident and assertive in all areas, and you will also feel confident and assertive in this situation as well. Okay. The next card you have is Transformation. And get information. Transition, liberation. You have two cards, new beginning and change in reverse. Okay. So there's a new beginning. This is my favorite card in this deck. Okay, I love sunsets. But there's a new beginning here. It's going to be very beautiful. Okay, one to remember. I do feel like with change in reverse, some of you guys had to get ripped a new one because you were not willing to change or transform something. You weren't willing to liberate yourself from something. You weren't willing to make life easier for yourself. Okay, so this could have been difficult. It could have felt like the universe was ripping teeth from you. Okay, Pluto is in your sign. It's going to be in your sign till the day you leave this planet for most of y'all. Okay, if you watch this after the fact, Pluto is going to leave Aquarius in 2043. Okay, so maybe not all y'all are gonna be gone, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, whatever. It's a long time. All right, so it's like that's gonna keep happening. The Pluto is transformation. Okay, and Pluto also disrupts a lot of things. Pluto ruins a lot of things, but whatever Pluto ruins or disrupts or ends needs to be ended. It's trapping you. Okay, and all Pluto does is liberates us from things that are going to trap us either in the future or in the present moment, okay? And sometimes we don't see it. Sometimes we don't want to see it. But Pluto doesn't care. You know, Pluto is ruthless in a way that it's like, they don't care if you just got married. They don't care if you just got out of your honeymoon. When Pluto shows up, you know, all bets are off, and Pluto won't stop until you do what you got to do, okay? But Pluto always makes sure that you have a beautiful new beginning, to look forward to. Pluto always, and I always say that Pluto's rewarding in some way, because Pluto knows that whatever it's asking you to change is like it's not going to be easy. It never is. Whenever Pluto shows up, it's always inconvenient, but it's at the right time. Okay, and there's always a blessing. It's always, you're leaving this to go into beautifulness. Okay, it's always that you're leaving stuckness to go into freedom, but it might not feel like that. It might not seem like that, and most of the time you don't see that the new beginning is beautiful and better than where you were at until you leave. Okay, because you won't see the sunset until the sun goes down, right? Until the sun starts going down. So I do feel there's a situation here where, you know, you are going to transition from being stuck in life and a lot of things being stuck because you weren't willing to do things differently, into now things being flowy and moving because you're willing to change, because you're willing to do things in a different way, look at things in a different way, you know. What is change in reverse? New beginnings and transformation. Some of you guys are about to be really lucky here, okay? You have the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the World in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Empress, High Priestess. Could be a Pisces, and the Seven of Cups here, okay? I do feel like a lot of you guys are delusional when it comes to love. This is giving love energy, okay? If it's not, take it how it resonates. I feel like a lot of you guys are more than ready for love. Your intuition has been telling you, like, you're ready for love. If this is not about love, this could be about, your intuition is telling you that you're ready for change. Like, you're beyond ready, bro, okay? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the World in reverse. But you have been depending too much on a cycle or a situation that needs to be closed out, okay? The Ace of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress, okay? There's about to be an offer that's going to be made to you, or that you're going to make, okay? And it's going to be an offer that you deserve, all right? And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you are not going to be able to give this offer or accept this offer while still being in this cycle, because you are not going to be emotionally ready to give or receive. It's like you were ready, but you had to cut this off, because if not, this was going to hold you back. It wasn't going to allow you to really fully start something new 100% with all of you, okay? It was going to be like little pieces of you or parts of you, and that's not fair for you or the situation, okay? With the Seven of Cups here, I do feel like there was a lot of confusion as to if people were really being petty or revengeful, but they were. I'm gonna tell you this, you did this to yourself. I bet you. Who was it? Was it your mom, your auntie, your uncle? Like, why is there confusion with petty and revengeful? No, you're being petty, you're being revengeful. We all know what that energy feels like. We all know what it is. But you are like, oh, well, you know, maybe you're not. I mean, it won't be, you can't try to be petty because, you know, like, we have kids together, or there's no way that you're gonna try to be petty because you're my sister. Like, you know, like, you love me. Stop with that delusional shit. What do I always tell you guys? Start looking at people for those individual soul that they are. You are Kanisha. Okay, Kanisha, do you show up in my life? And when you do, how do you show up? If it's with petty, revengeful, and they always got something slick to say, something dumb to say, under the table compliment, man, there's no confusion there. You a hater. I don't care if it's your mom, man. Y'all need to wake up. That's what Pluto is doing, waking you up. The people that you thought was really your people and not really your people. And if you sit there and allow them to confuse you, they will confuse you. 1 + 1 = 2, Aquarius. Don't try to fit a freaking circle into a square. Okay? Just because you have a lot of things in common. Just because they're your friend. Just because they're your mother, your sister, your brother, auntie, whatever. Like, people have hidden motives, guys. Okay? And you have to understand that. Root. I just saw, okay? A lot of you guys, whatever you're doing for money is going to be really good, okay? You could be starting something new. It's going to work out beautifully. I feel like a lot of you guys could be starting something new, and maybe you're worried about, this is a side message, and maybe you're worried about how you're going to implement it, how it's going to grow, okay? Because the root card is a tree. I freaking love trees, all right? But the root card is a tree, so I do feel like you're wondering how this is going to grow. It's going to grow beautiful because you're starting it. The root of it is solid and strong. That's why it's going to grow beautifully, okay? You have the Six of Wands. You're going to be successful, okay? Stop worrying. All right. That was about money and stability. You're going to get a lot of attention, a lot of accolades, awards. I'm hearing awards. So don't worry, okay? When it comes to your money and stability. Now, let's go back to this. What is the Page of Cups here? You have the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, your intuition is like, yo, you're overthinking it. You're overstressing it. It's not that serious. What's the King of Cups here? You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like, damn, you have thought about it enough. Can you come outside? Like, the more that you sit there and think about it, the more things become harder for you, because the King of Cups, you are ready, man. You're more than ready. You were ready yesterday. Come on now. The Sun, Leo energy, like, it makes you, like, come on now. The Sun here, the Sun is setting here. It's like, some of you guys, it's like, you need to hurry the fuck up. There could be like a, like you have, like there's a time limit. Like, you need to hurry up. Or something like that. Like, you know, the sun is coming down. Like, you need to hurry. Like, something might get harder if you don't do something, if you don't change something quickly, or close a cycle out quickly. What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? The Empress in reverse, because you were depending on people that mistreated you. You were allowing people to depend on you, or you were depending on people who mistreated you, and that's a no-no. It doesn't matter who they are. I'm hearing twin flame. I don't give a fuck about your damn twin flame. Half of the people that have a twin flame are not even supposed to be with their damn twin flame, because the energy is beyond that. To be honest, I don't think there's going to be anybody who is going to be in a it's very rare, is what I'm going to say. But the way that society is going, it's going to be even more rarer that twin flames end up with each other, because there's always one twin that's evolved and the other one that's not. And the ego shit is crazy. It used to be, you know, in the beginning when the twin flame energy started, it used to be that the transformation, you know, the one that wasn't evolved would take a few years and whatever. Now it's like decades and shit. Like, no, you know, and it's also, you guys have to remember that you have the choice, you know, and so does your twin flame. If your twin flame makes the choice to not heal, then you don't have to wait for that person. I'm just saying that because I feel like some of you guys are like, you're keeping a door open for your twin flame, or you're keeping a door open for somebody who mistreated you. And that is not okay. It's like, it doesn't matter. You know, you're not gonna, you have to understand that you have a certain criteria, and so does everybody else. That person also had a criteria. They didn't meet it. So then that plan is off. We set ourselves up for success. So if somebody does not coincide with the plan that was written, then you have another plan, and they have another one too. They're gonna have to repeat the same shit though until they get it. That's on them. But some of y'all need to stop waiting for somebody who mistreated you with the Empress in reverse. This could also be a mother. Stop. Okay? That person is not gonna change. They don't know their worth. They haven't known their worth until now. And a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys are spiritual. You know how long it takes when you're in the Empress in reverse, when you have allowed mistreatment. Do you know how long it takes for you to become back to the Empress, for you to become back to self-worth? We all been there. We all have a lot of people that step all over us, and we know that how hard it was to become the shit, right? This person this situation still doesn't know. And if they did, it would be way longer. It's like, it's going to take them 10 years for them to realize what they deserve, and then treat you the way that they deserve, that you deserve. So it's not worth it. It's just not. Okay? And who knows? Maybe even after the 10 years, they're still not going to get it. It doesn't matter. But you are holding your life back by trying to, canoodle somebody who doesn't want to canoodle themselves. Okay? Allowing someone to depend on you, or you're depending on somebody who mistreats you, is not okay. And because they were mistreated does not give them the right to mistreat others. They got to heal that shit. People mistreated you. You're not out here mistreating others, right? Exactly. What is the World in reverse? You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're realizing now. You're going to realize that keeping this door open has not been good for you. Okay? You have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and things are literally going to become easier. Look, Ten of Wands in reverse here twice, okay? And literally, here comes the offer that you want, or you're going to make an offer that you want. It's like you're gonna remember it's like you're gonna remember who you are again. It's like the universe is definitely trying to push you in a certain direction. the Chariot. They could try to get you away from a Libra or somebody who is full of karma. Like, that's another thing too. It's very important that we understand. And look at you, Aquarius. Like, you do the work. You healing. You're an upstanding citizen. But you can't force anybody else to do the work. And if there's people around you that have negative karma or have obtained negative karma because they're not learning, you will obtain that too. And by you allowing them to depend on you, they're not learning anything. They're just going to keep repeating the same shit. You have to detach. You have to learn how to love people from afar. Because by you always being there, their crutch, they're not going to learn. And they're going to... Why would they change? If Aquarius is always going to be there to save me, why would I change? I'm going to just keep doing whatever the fuck I want. Keep doing whatever the fuck I want. And when I want to, I'll go back to Aquarius. And Aquarius is going to be with their open arms. No. Okay? And guess what? The door's going to close. You're going to move on. They're going to move on. And they're going to finally be able to heal. Because you are feeding a monster here. You are. And you need to stop. Okay? And it's hard. I know. I learned at a young ass age that we cannot, especially the people that are very close to us, you know, we have to, sometimes it's going to hurt us more, but in the end, we're helping them, you know, because you can't help somebody who is depending so much on you or you depending so much on them. We're supposed to be all independent, you know. We're not born with somebody tied to our hip unless special circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, the last card you have is the Five of Crystals. Okay. Persistence, new possibilities with wonders here. Okay. So I feel like there's something very magical that's going to happen to you, Aquarius. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Very spiritual, very magical. And with the Five of Pentacles, you need to be persistent to keep everybody the fuck out of your business. You hear me? You are the community sign. Okay, Scorpio in your energy is also going to show you how to be secretive. Because some of y'all way too motherfucking open. Okay? And it's not to bash you and to not be open, but you need to be selective. Not everybody wants to hear your good news because they're in the background wishing it fails. And you have to understand that, you know? It's like a lot of you guys feel like everybody wants the good just like you. It's like, okay, if I have good intentions for Kanisha, then Kanisha has good intentions for me. No. Kanisha could be jealous. Because you have something very magical happening and right now they're in ruins. Therefore, you shouldn't share with Kanisha what's happening to you. Because Kanisha's going to think that you're rubbing it in her face. When you're not. But Kanisha's going to think that. You have to be able to pull back and put yourself in other people's shoes. Because not, you know, even if it's, you know, whatever. Be mad. I don't care. How are you mad about that? Whatever. What's the Five of Crystals and Wonders? There's something new is going to happen to you. It's going to be very beautiful, very magical, and you need to be persistent to not tell people. Like, what the fuck you want me to tell you? I guess the cross-watcher's upset. Oh, yeah, Aquarius not going to tell you. You mad? Aquarius don't got to tell you shit. The fuck? Anyways, you have the Sun, the Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Fool, Aries energy here, Leo energy, and the Five of Pentacles here. With the Magician in reverse, the Hierophant, Taurus energy here, Temperance energy here, Sagittarius energy, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, you are going to start something new here, okay? I do think whatever this is going to make you very happy because you're going to be able to finally breathe, bro. Like, there's no petty energy. There's no revenge. There's no you having to watch your back. Like, you're just going to be chilling, okay? It's going to make you so freaking happy, all right? With the Five of Pentacles and the Fool, yes, you are. You're going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I usually don't do this. I feel it's going to be the first time. This is a new season where you're going to be leaving a lot of motherfuckers out in the cold. And you're just going to say, fuck, I'm just going to go. And you're going to find out that I'm there when I'm there. You know, like, that type of energy. Very good. Very freaking good. The Magician in reverse, because you're realizing these people, I tell them what I'm doing and then they manipulate so I can't go, or they manipulate so that something happens. Right. So with the Hierophant and the Temperance in reverse, you're learning a lesson of energy. You know, Scorpio is also energy, is also, I mean, Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. That's why I said that. It's also about energy too. I feel like you're realizing, like, if you're not a healed individual, I can't be around you. I'm sorry. If you're not a healed individual, you cannot be part of my plans, because you will try to manipulate it because you're unhealed and you're not thinking logically. You think somebody's trying to be better than you. You think somebody's trying to rub it in your face. That's not what the fuck is happening. I'm just trying to be freaking happy. Like that's what you're saying. And it's like, okay, if I have to not tell y'all what the fuck I'm doing and then just go and do it, then I'm gonna do it. Yeah, fuck it. You know, like people do things to themselves. Because I don't feel like you wanted to keep them out of the situation, but you're gonna have to. You know, because you're not gonna, like, come on now. The Five of Pentacles is here again. Like, they're gonna be so freaking sad. So bad. Too bad. The Sun card. It's time for you to be happy, man. The Four of Swords is in reverse. You're tired of stressing. You're tired of this anxiety. You're tired. You want happiness. Go and get that shit. Happiness is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. Okay? You have the right to be happy. You have the right to be abundant. You have the right to do whatever the fuck you want. Alright? And can't nobody tell you that. You just have to make changes and, you know, create your life in a way where it's like, okay, you're gonna have to just change. And Pluto in there is gonna show you changes are gonna, and this is gonna be reoccurring, Aquarius. What is the Sun here? You have the Three of Cups in reverse. Could be family or friends. Yeah, they don't have good intentions for you. They don't have good intentions for your happiness. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be happy doing what makes them happy. That's not happy for you. That's not happiness for you, okay? You have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and I feel like you're gonna go towards whatever wonderful spiritual new possibility is happening. It's like people that actually work with you, people that actually see you, people that want to see you succeed. Okay? People that care about your happiness, that nurture your happiness. What is the Five of Swords in reverse? The Three of Wands in reverse. You're delaying this. Hurry the fuck up. What's the Fool? You have the Knight of Wands. You're going to have so much fun, okay? So much fun, so much adventures doing this. Like, you're going to realize, like, yo, sometimes, yeah, it's good to just say fuck it. Sometimes it is, okay? The Five of Pentacles is the King of Cups. And you're going to do this emotionally stable. Like, I feel like you're going to do this and you're going to be like, wow, like, I cannot believe I'm literally going to freaking Turkey and not telling anyone. Like, you're going to feel like, wow, like, why didn't I do this before? You're going to feel so ready. It's not even funny. You might even want to, like, do more than you thought you wanted to do because, fuck it, I can. Like, you're just going to feel so good. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. It is going to piss a lot of people off. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, whatever. It's going to piss a lot of people off. Okay? They're going to be bitter and mean and whatever, but that's none of your concern. Okay? You go do what the freak you have to do. Very good. Very good. They'll get over it. You know? Everything is temporary, so they'll get over it. What is Security and the Queen of Acorns? This is your advice. You have retrograde review, number 15, okay? So, yeah, I do feel like something is coming back around, okay? The retrograde could be significant. I don't think there's a retrograde right now. Jupiter's in retrograde. Pluto, I think Pluto's still in retrograde, right? I could be wrong. If Pluto is in retrograde, that would make sense because Pluto, like I said, is in your sign right now. So, it could be that the universe is, like, bringing something back up. Like, hey, what about this? Hey, remember this? Hey, you remember? You remember? You know? And I feel like you're reviewing everything, you know? You have solar flares activate. Yeah, and it's like, you're like, yes, I do. Yes, universe, I do. You know, and I feel like something is coming back around because you learned a lesson, Aquarius. And the universe is like, you know what? You did good. So, we remember that you wanted this. Do you still want this? And you're going to be like, yes, yes. Okay, so go and get it, all right? What is transformation, new beginnings, and change in reverse? You have Pluto, number 27. I mean, some of you guys could be born on January 27th. Okay, Pluto rebirth. Literally was just talking about Pluto, half your reading. Scorpio energy here. Okay, you're definitely ending a version of your life and a new is beginning. Ah, excitement! Be happy. Be happy because the new beginning is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And all of the stuff that you had to do, to shed, to get here is going to be so worth it, okay? You have Chiron, heal, number 28. Yes. This could be an Aries as well. All the healing that you've done is just... Chiron is still in Aries, right? Yeah. This could be an Aries or you could have Aries in your chart. But I feel like all the healing that you have done, Aquarius, is just... It's beautiful. And Pluto rewards. And you're going to see... Okay, you're about to have fun in Pluto. Like, I was so happy when Pluto went into your sign. In the beginning, you had a tough transition, but you get used to Pluto energy because it rewards. Like it's like, okay, I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna fall into that. Okay, shit. It's like you're going to become like a freaking slayer, like somebody who does, like, it's like before, if you had trouble changing, man, you're gonna be the king and the queens of change. What gotta go? Well, okay, there's a block. What gotta go? Like Pluto is gonna make you like. Also, it's gonna make you very secretive as well, because you know you need to protect your energy, because the more that you elevate, the more that you drop, right? The more that you ascend. The more that you ascend, the more people are gonna try to throw shit so that you could drop. You know. So you got to keep that in mind. That's why it's very important that you keep to yourself here. I do feel like this is beautiful energy, though. You are the transformation card, the Pluto card. Just, I'm so happy for you, Aqua. All right. And with the King of Cups and the Page of Cups, like, you're ready. What's up? Okay. You have Aquarius collaborate. Look at you. Look at you coming out. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. So, or handsome. Okay. When I say beautiful, I'm talking about your soul, okay? I'm not talking about looks. That's why I just say beautiful. So just letting y'all know. When I say beautiful, I'm talking to you men as well, okay? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, the universe wants you to know that the people that want to collaborate with you are going to show, you're going to know, okay? It's going to be very obvious. I feel like a lot of you guys are going into a new version of yourself, new people, new energy, new everything. You're going to be mixing your energy with new people. Some of you guys might be making out with somebody. I'm seeing like somebody making out, all right? What is Wonders and the Five of Crystals? You have conjunction, alliance, number 51, okay? Yeah, so I do feel like the universe, something wonderful is going to happen. Like the universe is going to bring you like your tribe. It's like you're gonna walk into your flock or something. It's going to make you so happy. You're like, oh my God, you're here. Cancer, immense, number 4. You could have Cancer in your chart. I will go watch that reading, or this could be about a Cancer. I do feel like, you know, this is also showing you, Aquarius, how much you care. Okay, how much you're a loving person, how much you, Cancer could also be about family, how much you want to keep the family together and whatever, but, you know, it's not about keeping the family together, it's about doing what's right, you know, and sometimes doing what's right is leaving a situation, you know, but like I said, whatever this is with this Cancer energy, it's like to show you how nurturing you are, how much great of a person you are, you know, but you cannot become a doormat, you know, you cannot become a, like, you cannot be in the room and not be, how can I say this, and not be, like, if you're in a room where you're just there and you're not doing anything beneficial, you shouldn't be in that room, right? This is about family, because Cancer always gives me family or mother energy. It's like you're the only one that's evolving in your family. You're the only one. And you have been trying to tell them, you have been trying to push them towards, and they can't. Because they're not supposed to, they're not going to get it when you want to. They're going to get it when they need to get it, and some of them are not going to get it. Some of them were chose this lifetime to stay stuck, to help others. Because they're actually helping you. By staying, no, I'm not gonna change. It's helping you be like, you know what? I gotta be a phoenix. I gotta spread my wings, because you're not gonna keep me trapped. You know, that's why a lot of people have chose a life where they're going to remain stuck. You know, that's a you know, a lot of people choose that in their lifetime, and that's why a lot of people don't grow. And a lot of people think, you know, I'm supposed to be in a certain place, but it's like, no. You know, I mean, that's a whole different story. We're not going to get deep into that, but whatever. What I do feel like is this situation showed you a lot about yourself, showed you a lot about the people around you, and how much you really care about others versus how people care about you. Okay? So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.